Hello Taurus, and welcome to my page, Messages from Venus. This is your reading for December 2019. You guys can find all my information in the description box. All my information's there. Sales, my shop, etc. Okay, so what's going on, Taurus? So we have toxic. Let's see what's going on with you guys. So right now, Taurus, I feel like you guys are just experiencing toxicity, but it has something to do with your physical health. I'm not an attorney, I'm not a doctor, but I feel like it has to do with your physical health. You have to, if you're a smoker, you shouldn't be smoking. If you are inhaling some sort of product, or like work in some sort of construction site or somewhere where there's some sort of like toxin. I mean, I live in New York City, there's toxins everywhere. However, there's certain places where there's more than others. You should try to stay away from that. I also feel like you are starting anew with toxic people, which is okay. Sometimes we can be, you know, forgiving in our lives and forgive people. However, just know that they're going to continue to test you. They're going to continue to try and control you. They're going to try and continue to make you feel like, even though they're coming to you from quote unquote the past, that they're changed, but they're not. Okay, I just feel like you are experiencing some sort of like Mercury retrograde with toxic people coming in and out of your life, Taurus. And the funny thing about it is that you're totally welcoming them to do the same thing. It's like you're welcoming them with open arms, even though you know what they're doing. You know that what they're doing is incorrect towards your personality or towards your person. I also feel like you are trying to control the situation with people from your past coming back and trying to control you, or trying to stop it, or trying to halt it. However, it's not going to work. However, in the same token, don't welcome it with open arms. Just deal with it, but don't welcome it. I also feel like some of you guys are waiting for someone else to be like Captain Save-A bleep, to be a Captain Save-A, the H word, when it comes to your life, because you feel like, oh, you're just letting things go, or you're not really in love, or this person is not in love with me. You know, one of these situations where emotions can be bottled up, and so you're waiting for somebody to save you from that, and you feel like your ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend will be the perfect person to save you from that. But in reality, you have to take action for your own. I mean, you have to take responsibility for your own actions. And if you have to start something new, then start something new. I know it feels like some of us have failed ourselves, but if you take action and see that we haven't failed, you have not failed. Just like how death is portrayed in this card, there's no such thing. It's really an illusion. Our family members, our loved ones are always there, trying to see us succeed or get us to succeed. Now, let's see. For those of you that are at work as well, I feel like some of you guys started either a new position or have started looking for something new where you're more in a managerial position. But try to not be so naive as to how people portray you, because you might see yourself as a manager, supervisor, you know, a leader of some sort, and then everybody else sees you like, yeah, no, let's wait for the next opportunity, or let's wait for the next person to give this opportunity to. So just be careful with applying for new positions during this time of the year. For those of us that are single, this is the card. And the card is surrender. At times we must surrender the old surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. Look, these people from your past, let them go. If you're single and they're coming back, let them just, you know, if they're here and they're coming back, then deal with it. But don't try to just be like inviting them over, inviting them to stay with you, inviting them to be with you, etc., etc. Try not to do that. And this is for people that are in relationships. And this is the card, and we have, it could do, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. So if you can do anything for your husband, your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, what would that something be, and how would you think that's going to affect your relationship? Even though I feel like this biggest scenario was something from the past, and the way that you've dealt with it or felt about it. But if you had to do something to fix it so that you don't have to continue to suffer in the future, what would it be? If you can do something to fix the situation as far as like setting boundaries, then what would you do? Because I'm learning that myself. And yes, there's a lot of toxic people. There's a lot of toxic waste everywhere. But you have to know that sometimes we create our own realities, and we create toxic environments for one another, where we feel like, yes, we're able to do this, yes, this is how I feel, but in reality you weren't ready at all in any way, shape, or form. So don't feel guilty if you need some sort of space from your partner, or if your partner is giving you some space, so that you guys can come back to lighter terms and understand each other a little bit better. So with that being said, Taurus, I wish you guys the best. I will see you guys in the next video, and please continue to water your life. Bye guys.